So the first thing I do is brown the hamburger meat. You can use hamburger meat, ground turkey. I just put a little bit of this in here. And also, if you don't want to use any meat at all, you can also make it with spinach. If you just want to do like a spinach lasagna. But today we're going to use ground beef. This is a family pack size. So I just season smoked paprika and Italian seasoning. So we're just gonna let that brown, let that cook. While the meat is browning, I start preparing my cheese mixture. I have a large container of ricotta cheese. I don't know how to cook for a small family. You know, I usually cook a large amount and then we vacuum pack it, cut it up into dinner portion sizes, and we vacuum pack the rest of it. And this is what it looks like after it's vacuum packed, and we just put it in the freezer and we have it for later. So then I use a container of small curd cottage cheese, small curd. Mozzarella cheese. I use about half. Then I save some for later. Kobe Jack. Italian cheese blend. If you can't find the Italian cheese blend, then you could just use more mozzarella. Or you can sometimes find the Parmesan cheese, shredded Parmesan cheese as well. I'll save some of that. Mix it together. One egg. Seasoning. Garlic powder. The secret ingredient to making a lasagna ground nutmeg. Don't use a lot, just a little bit. And stir the cheese up until it gets kind of creamy. Taste to see if the season is where you want it to be. Turn it off. Start a pot of water. Add a little sea salt. And add just a little bit of oil. I usually like to use olive oil, but I don't have olive oil, so I just put a little bit of vegetable oil in there to keep the pasta from sticking. If your meat is greasy, then drain the grease off of the meat. But if it's not greasy, I used a higher quality beef that didn't have a lot of fat in it, so it's not really greasy. You can use any type of spaghetti sauce that you want to use. I usually use the garden combination sauce or the green peppers and mushroom. 1 whole spaghetti sauce. Now, depending on how much meat you use and how saucy you like yours. My husband like his kind of saucy. I use like 1.5. And see, like his kind of saucy. That's about how the meat should look. Preheat oven to 375. Okay, once the water starts to boil, start adding your noodles. I usually make about 3 layers, so I make sure that I have enough noodles for 3 layers. Sometimes I'll use the entire box just to make sure that I have more noodles, because you'd rather have too many noodles than not enough noodles. So I just start adding the noodles to the water and let it boil. Start to layer it. Want to make a hood. You want to make sure that you build like a hood over it so the cheese won't stick to the foil unless you have some non-stick. The lasagna will drip, so you want to make sure that you put the foil up under the rack right beneath it so it can catch any lasagna that boils over. Okay, so remove the foil and let it continue to cook until all of the cheese is melted on the top, or it has like a little brown crust on the top. This is what happens when you don't wait for it to set. So you want to wait for it to set, but Philip couldn't wait. It's all good. He said it's delicious.